I remember as a wee little lad having to get up off that couch and walk all the way across the living room to change the channel on black and white TVs. And one day I was sitting on the couch. I wanted to do that. I wanted to watch Andy Griffith. It was probably in syndication.
So, you're older than that.
Probably. So I got up off that couch and I walked across that living room and I reached way up there to get that tuner knob, which was way up there at the time. I grabbed it and went ka-chomp, ka-chomp, ka-chomp. And I got up to that fourth one, and it was about 180 degrees I had to go around. I only had 3 stations. It was over in kind of out of Minneapolis, St. Paul there. I had 3 stations, but the one I wanted to watch was about 180 degrees I had to travel. I got about to the 4th one, and then it just snapped off. The tuner came off in my hand. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to watch Andy Griffith. Didn't know what I was going to tell my dad. What a dilemma. But I finally fessed up to it, and I went out there, and I fessed up to my dad, and he said, well, he says, that's okay, son. He says, you know, this TV's old, and it produces lots of heat. And I remember that. We didn't even have to run our furnace in the wintertime. We just gathered around that TV and warmed our hands and stuff. But so he went out to the garage and he said, well, we got to do something. So he went out to the garage and got the rustiest pair of channel locks pliers I'd ever seen in my life. And he set those on top of the TV. And he said, there you go, son. There's our new channel changer. So I finally made it around and I finally got to watch my Andy Griffith show. And it's a show that later on in life inspired me to write this next song. So it's called Hills So Far Away.